Did you know that the tomato, that humble fruit that many mistake for a vegetable, was considered poisonous in Europe? That's right. What today is a staple in salads and sauces, in the past unleashed fears and superstitions. But what's the truth in all this? Get ready because today we are going to discover its fascinating history, the names it receives in different countries, and of course some curiosities that will surely surprise you. And if you have a vegetable garden at home or dream of having one, this video is for you. So stay until the end, because we will give you tips to get the most out of this wonderful fruit. Hello everyone, welcome to the Grow Channel. Here we explore fascinating topics about gardens, food, and connecting with nature. Today we delve into the history of one of the most interesting fruits, the tomato. You might think that the tomato doesn't have much mystery. You find it at the market, put it in your salad, and that's it. But its origin and history are full of curiosities that make it a real gem for lovers of gardens and gastronomy. The tomato has also had a checkered life. From being rejected by Europeans to being a symbol of exoticism to becoming a star ingredient in almost every cuisine in the world. So if you've ever wondered what makes the tomato so special, how it came to our tables, or why some people thought it was dangerous to eat, this video is for you. Let's start this journey. The tomato has its roots in Central and South America, specifically in the regions of Mexico and Peru. Indigenous peoples were already cultivating and using it in their diets long before the arrival of Europeans. In fact, the Aztecs called it zitomatl, which means fruit with navel, and considered it a fundamental food. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived in the Americas, they took the tomato back to Europe in the 16th century. At first, the tomato was treated more as a botanical curiosity than as a food. It was even used as an ornamental plant in gardens because of its exotic appearance. But why wasn't it eaten? This is where the mystery comes in. For a long time, Europeans believed that the tomato was poisonous, and although this sounds strange today, there were reasons to think so. First of all, the tomato belongs to the Solanaceae family, which includes plants such as belladonna and stramonium, which are indeed toxic. In addition, the first tomatoes that arrived in Europe were small and yellow, which made them look more like a poisonous berry than the red fruit we know today. But there is something more curious. The upper classes ate on tin tableware, and the tomato, being acidic, reacted with the tin, releasing lead into the food. This caused poisoning, which of course was attributed to the tomato and not to the tableware. Thus was born the idea that tomatoes were dangerous to health. It was not until the 18th century that the Italians began to use tomato as a base for their sauces, transforming it into an essential ingredient of Mediterranean cuisine. So no, the tomato was not poisonous, but it was shrouded in superstition and misunderstanding. The tomato has a myriad of names depending on the country you are in. For example, in Mexico and much of Latin America, red tomatoes are called jitomate and green tomatoes are called jitomate. In Spain it is simply tomato. In Italy they call it pomodoro, which means golden apple. In France it was known as pomme d'amour, or love apple, because it was thought to have aphrodisiac properties. And did you know that there are more than 10,000 varieties of tomatoes worldwide? From cherry tomatoes to giant beefsteak tomatoes to exotic varieties such as the black tomato from Crimea. Each has its own specific taste, texture, and uses in cooking. Today, the tomato is not only one of the most widely grown foods in the world, but also one of the most versatile. It is used in sauces, soups, salads, juices, and even in cosmetics because of its high antioxidant content. Plus, growing tomatoes at home is an incredibly rewarding experience. You don't need a lot of space. With a pot, rich soil, and some sunshine, you can enjoy fresh, tasty tomatoes. Did you know that a single tomato can contain up to 40 seeds? This means that a single fruit can give you a harvest for years. The tomato has come a long way from its humble origins in America to become a staple in cuisines around the world. Its history is full of superstitions, transformations, and curiosities that make it unique. If you have a vegetable garden at home or are thinking of starting one, the tomato is an excellent choice. It's easy to grow, incredibly versatile, and best of all, its fresh taste is unmatched by supermarket tomatoes. What do you think of all this? Did you already know that tomatoes have been considered poisonous? What is your favorite variety to grow? Leave me your answers in the comments. I'd love to know your experience. Don't forget to like the video if you found it interesting and subscribe to the Grow channel. For more content about vegetable gardens, food history, and practical tips, Turn on the little bell so you don't miss any videos. And remember, the next time you cut a tomato for your salad, you'll be enjoying a fruit with more history than you imagined.